Yesterday, I went for a walk with a girlfriend of mine. That's one of the things we still can do in these restricted times. So we went for a walk, and she told me she had a bit of a heavy mood because of all the work she has. And she's a teacher, and she teaches full time online at the moment, and she has so many work to prepare. And yeah, she has two teenage daughters. They're twins, and she was just loaded with work. And she said, she literally said to me, and when I hear one more person say to me, you have to take the time to take care of yourself, I'm just gonna blow up and I'm gonna scream and I'm gonna yell and I'm gonna and um and I thought, yeah, it is like that. Um, when we are so immersed in everything we have to do, our brain just tells us like you don't have the time to take uh, some minutes or like half an hour for yourself and take care of yourself, because um, our brain is used to protecting us, and suddenly that's part of the brain that is where our thoughts come up and stuff. And I do have a really good example of this from a couple of years ago. Another girlfriend, and I think it's almost 18 years ago, and it was the end of June, and she. I called her in the evening, and she just had to do like 1 or 2 more days at work, and then she was in pregnancy leave. Um, and I asked her, how are things? And she said like, oh my God, so much things to do before I can stop and go in pregnancy leave. In fact, I think I can't go because there's so much to do and I don't have the time to be away from work. And and I said like, uh, okay, yeah. So then you're lucky that some of your colleagues already got children, so they know what to do when the time is there. And that flipped her mind, and she said like, "Oh yeah, I'm a bit exaggerating, aren't I?" So, but that is what our brain does. It's um, it's trying to protect us from stuff that is from changes, and so being in this working mode and the mode that you're busy and you're doing one thing after the other, and then your brain is stopping you from changing. And I had a book, I have a book, and it's called Upside Down Brilliance, and it's about drawing. And there are a few really cool tips in the book to trick your mind, because like I said, your mind is protecting you from change. So one of the tips in the book is when you want to draw something like I don't know, uh, whatever drawing, like a horse or something, and you start, you have a picture of a horse in front of you, and you start drawing it, and then your brain says like, no, the neck of the horse isn't that long, it can't be, so just shorten it. And then it says like, yeah, these are the legs of the horse, but they're too small now, you have to lengthen them. And then all of a sudden your picture is out of proportion. And then the tip is to just flip your picture, your example, and put it upside down, and then you're drawing lines, and you're far more accurate in the length of the lines that you are mirroring. And so that's one of the tips, just to trick your brain. And the other thing, and I think that is really cool, is as I said, your the part of the brain that comes up with all these thoughts and is talking to you the whole day. It doesn't like to be shut up, and it knows when you preparing for like half an hour of meditation or stuff. It says like, oh no, because I know meditation, and I know when you are meditating, I can't come up with all these thoughts, and I can't give my opinions, and I can't criticize, and I can't. And so this part of the brain is coming up with all these excuses why we can't take half an hour for meditation or for something creative, or anything else to help ourselves. And so this the trick you have to do is like, uh, you tell yourself like, okay, I'm just gonna put everything in place so that whenever I want to meditate, or whenever I want to paint or to draw, I have all my stuff here. And so you put everything in place, so everything's there. And then you tell your brain like, okay, I'm just gonna do 5 minutes of preparation so I know that I'm ready if I feel like it. And like, I'm gonna search out the music, or I'm gonna um, uh, yeah, put water in a cup and put my pencils there, stuff like that. And then you say, I'm just gonna do something, do some meditation for 5 minutes, or I'm gonna draw for 5 minutes. And you just take these baby steps, and your brain, you just trick your brain into doing something that is good for you, and you can take care of yourself. And when you're working, or when you're immersed in the meditation, in the sports, in the creative stuff, you can just go on, because you are so immersed that your chattering part of your brain is just silenced, and it can take a rest, and it will be thankful afterwards. But yeah, that is what I wanted to share today. I hope it helps you in your battle against all the noise and the clutter and the all the things that are going on, um, not only inside of your head, but also in your work life, in your private life. Like, just trick your brain into 5 minutes, 10 minutes, taking care of yourself, even if your brain says, I don't have the time, or I just can't do it.